So, it's Mother's Day tomorrow, right? To be honest, there's a lot of us who really do not give a muck. Because our mothers didn't mother us. And it's real, and it's true. And I don't think it gets talked about the way that it should, especially around this time. Y'all are so busy telling people, that's your mother, you need to make it work, Let me ask you something though. Is your mother a narcissist? And let's be clear about the word narcissist, because y'all throw that word out there like love, and you really don't be meaning that either. But you don't even know mostly what it is. So let's get real with this. Let's unpack. So here we go, and I'm gonna try to speed this up. This is the definition. I looked it up for you guys so you would know. A narcissist is someone with an inflated sense of self-importance who relies on constant validation and struggles to genuinely care about other people's feelings. Did you get that? If you didn't, rewind it, because I'm not reading that again. I only got 10 minutes to do this video. Oh Lord, I don't know what I just did. I don't want that frame on there. Can somebody help me? Wait a minute, what's wrong? There's something coming after us? What is wrong? Child, I think Rosie be seeing spirits. She just came flying back here, and I still don't know how to get this frame off. But anyway, we're gonna get through this. And I have some notes because y'all know my brain. So anyway, a narcissistic mother doesn't raise you, she auditions you. Okay? Ew, I hate this frame. Okay, so with her, love is conditional, attention is currency, and your feelings, optional. She don't give a damn. If you're only valued when you perform, that's not motherhood, y'all. That's control in a costume. And this is what I really need everyone to understand about narcissistic personality disorder. Okay, that's how you're going to see it technically written out in NPD. Okay, that's what you go. This must be diagnosed by a doctor. Okay, a counselor can tell you, yeah, you are exhibiting narcissistic patterns, because that's the thing. These have to be consistent patterns in someone's life. Every time you're with them, every time you experience them, it's this, okay? Your mom. That's what we're talking about, because it's Mother's Day. This is not for all of you Jen, whatever the fuck. This is not for you youngins who got mad at your mom because they didn't respond to you in the way that they wanted. When you wanted them to say something and they said something else and it didn't align with you, not in a bad way, but in a way that didn't condone your bullshit belief system. So you got mad, and now you don't want to talk to them, and you telling everybody all this crazy stuff about them. Not y'all. This ain't for you, because y'all tripping and you probably need counseling. I'm talking to the real ones, the ones who have these narcissistic personality trait behaviors that have gone on from their childhood and continue on if they have not self-evolved and walked the fuck away from that bullshit. Sorry, I get emotional about this. It's heavy, and y'all don't talk about it the way you should, and it's affecting a lot of people, not just women, but people. A lot of our relationships are reflective of how we were brought up, and yeah, a lot of us are doing our work, but some of us can't even afford to go to see a counselor or a therapist, and we don't even recognize that this is what's happening in our relationship because we're not self-aware. This knowledge about something ain't right with this mom relationship here, I don't care what y'all talking about, that takes self-awareness, because everyone around you is going to tell you, oh, that's your mother, oh, you're supposed to have a relationship with your mother. Who told y'all that? That's some of that Christian shit again, ain't it? That's that Christian stuff, that forgive everybody. No ma'am, no sir. You do not have to forgive everybody, and especially just because they have a title. If they can't even treat you like a decent human being first, I mean, human being. So back to your mom. Is your mom a narcissist? I don't know, but it'll look a little something like this. And my notes are over there, so I can glance over there and see. But number one, love only shows up when you perform. Meaning when you act right, when you dress right, when you walk right, when you talk right, when you don't respond to the bullshit and they are poking and saying mean stuff to you, but you know what I'm talking about. Next, everything somehow circles back to your mom. Everything. How about this one? Guilt trips are her favorite hobby. Okay, y'all breathe. This is heavy because tomorrow is Mother's Day and everyone's going to be celebrating because society told y'all to. What the fuck? So y'all don't do it no other day? You don't celebrate your mother no other day? You just do it because society tell you to? And you go out and you spend money or you work extra hours to go, why? Can somebody, anybody, everybody, please make this make sense? Make this make sense. Okay, next. Accountability is non-existent. You can bring up something very tactfully, very grown up, very, hey, I didn't like that shit you did to me, and they are never, ever, ever, ever going to accept accountability for what they've done to you, said to you, implied about you. They're not. And you're going to get tired. And once you become self-aware, you're going to get tired and you're going to build up this strength because you're going to get to know you're beautiful, lovely, talented, intelligent, smart, not the things that they tried to say you were. You're going to turn and you're going to remember, because you're not becoming, baby. You already been. You just have to remember because somebody said some fucked up shit like all the time. And people kept telling you, you should go back, but that's your mother. And so you did because you didn't know no better until you started talking to God. And God started telling you, I don't care what they said, that's wrong. Nobody deserves to be treated like that. And you was like, you know what, God, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I mean, she's my mama and everything, and I love her, but that's fucked up. Like, that's really messed up. And y'all stupid. Y'all, I'm talking to you. All of the ones who sat there and watched a woman be mistreated by her mother repeatedly, and you know her, and you know she good, and you know her heart big, and you know she love people with everything, and you know all of this, and you sat and watched, you might need counseling. And you part of the problem, a big part, because people have gone for years trusting family, close friends to give them advice because they didn't know what to do. Nobody knows to do when their mom treats them like trash for absolutely no fucking reason behind some jealousy shit. And I mean real jealousy. I'm still not talking to y'all Gen Xers who are mad at your parents because you did some muck stuff and they told you that your shit stunk and you didn't like it. I'm not talking to y'all. I'll talk to y'all another time because I really need to meditate on that because y'all tripping and y'all need counseling. Okay, and then there's one last one. Apologies somehow end up blaming you. And if you have a narcissistic mother who does all of these things repeatedly, not just occasionally, you guys, that is very important. I don't want you guys to watch this video and they be like, oh, she's tripping. No, if you know me, you know. And you know, you just know, period. And at the end of the day, there are lots of us, men and women alike, who our families have told us year after year after year that we need to fix these relationships. And then Mother's Day comes around and they're getting phone calls like, you're not gonna call your mom. You should call your mom. You never know. You only get one mother. Well, I'm an only child. Guess what? You only gonna get one of me too. When do we as human beings have equal importance? Those labels don't mean shit. I hate labels. I hate all of them. The LGBTQ, I don't care. All of them. Mother, father, brother, sister. I am a human being. My name, Deetra. That's my name. People call me Deech, and that's a whole nother story because that's my nickname, but whatever. I don't like labels. I don't even like labels on my clothes. Who cares? If it's cute, I'm buying it. And no, I don't need to go up a dress size. Happy Mother's Day!